If you've been watching Telile 24/7 for a while, you might remember that one of our very first stories was about a new committee that's designed to bring new physicians to the Strait area. It's called Cape Breton South Recruiting for Health. And one of the newest hires for that committee made an appearance at the Committee of the Whole meeting for Richmond Council on Monday night. Her name is Maggie MacDonald. She is the new Health Recruitment Navigator for the Cape Breton South Recruiting for Health Committee. I thought it might be helpful for you to get a look at her presentation to Council and to hear some questions answered by councillors, as well as the answers given by both Maggie MacDonald herself and another member of the Recruiting for Health Committee, Dr. Dorothy Barnard. She, of course, has been working for many years out of the Kingston Health Memorial Project in Lordways. So let's hear from Maggie MacDonald, Dr. Barnard, and from municipal councillors Alvin Martel and Jason McLean as part of this next segment from Richmond Council's Committee of the Whole.
So we actually have around 36 members of our group. So some of the representatives we have are from the following organizations. So I'll just list some, they're not all here, but the Town of Port Hawkesbury, Municipality of Richmond County, Strait Richmond Hospital, the Dr. Kingston Memorial Community Health Centre, St. Anne's Community and Nursing Care Centre, the Strait Area Chamber of Commerce, Cape Breton Partnership, Potlatech Health Centre, Continuing Care Nova Scotia, Island Gateway Medical Clinic, the Arishack Clinic, Richmond Villa, and other physicians and health professionals in the area. So this group has made some pretty big strides from being so new and just starting in January. So one of the first tasks they have completed is hiring a new healthcare recruitment navigator. So this is when I joined the team. I started at the end of July. So what made me interested in this position was my past experience for advocating with communities for better accessibility. So my background is on the support worker side of healthcare, and I worked a lot with adults with disabilities. So a couple of other things we have been working on is developing our online presence through our website development and establishing relationships in the community. So we are very close to launching our website this month. We've hired a Vibe Creative Group to help us build our online presence. Our goal was to create something that would showcase our communities and what living in Strait Richmond area looks like. So the website will be a great resource to gather information on the area. People will be able to view job postings related to healthcare and events. So it's another place where physicians will be able to contact me directly. Since we are using a collaborative approach, networking is a key part of my position. So far, we've built relationships with other navigators across the province, Nova Scotia Health Authority recruiters, healthcare organizations, and valuable community members. We've made contacts in the community who will better assist us with things we need, like housing, if people are interested in recreational activities, and joining different committees and things like that. Thankfully, I'm not alone. Nova Scotia has a lot of other navigators. So I made a map here that points out a few. So I believe I'm the only one in Cape Breton, and then we have some as far as Yarmouth. So some are very new to the role. There's another girl who joined, and Anna Ganesh has actually just put out a notice that they'll be hiring one as well. So we plan to host local recruitment events, attend physician job fairs virtually and in person, promote our communities and our online presence, advocate for the healthcare needs of our community members, reach out to local healthcare students and support them through their education journey, and continue supporting the healthcare professionals we have here working with us now in our communities. So currently we're planning a clinic crawl to the area that takes place on the 20th, and I'm registered as well to partake in the Dalhousie Family Medicine Conference that was moved online on the 25th. And so we plan to advocate at these events, show off the education systems we have to offer, our low cost of housing, activities we have year-round, lots of things. So although our focus is committed to recruitment and retention of all healthcare professionals, we do see a need right now for family physicians in the area. So this is a list that I did with some of the family physicians and where they work. You can see a lot of them kind of cross over and help each other out at the Strait Hospital there. And Nova Scotia Health is actually hiring 4 new positions, so 2 in Richmond County and 2 in the town of Port Hawkesbury for full-time family doctors. So I just wanted to end my presentation by showing you the secured funding that we have to date. So this is an ongoing process, and we do intend to have the position around for the long term. And just to thank you again, and we look forward to continuing our partnership with Richmond County in the future.
Is that a full slate of physicians that the province will allow, or is there a room for more physicians to come into the Richmond Strait area?
Positions, 2 in Port Hawkesbury and 2 in Richmond County area. So I think some of that is based on the fact that there are probably imminent retirements, and there is a question about whether some or one in particular physician is leaving the area in the spring.
So right now there's no room with the ones that haven't yet retired, is that what you're saying?
No, there are 4 open positions that we can recruit for. I think what they're counting on is that it takes a long time to get a physician in an area, so they're giving us some lead time to actually recruit for here.
I just have a comment that certainly the committee has done some fabulous work. If you look at the progress to date with the presentation tonight, it looks like they're making tremendous gains in an area where it's certainly needed here in Richmond and the Strait area for sure. So the committee and the people that sat around the table and made this possible and need to be commended for doing that.
I do sit on the committee, and I know we started back in January, which seems like eons ago. In the pandemic world, it seems like so long ago, but really it's not that long. And to think about all of the work that was done when we started and the conversations and just really seeing things come to fruition, such as Maggie's position and the work that Maggie does, you know, I do get to see it on a bi-weekly basis when we're having our meetings, and it's something that I think everybody should be very proud of. And it's such important work within our communities to make sure that we're not only looking to do whatever we can to bring in, you know, doctors, but focus is, as Maggie mentioned, not just on doctors, it's on all healthcare professionals. And I think there's certainly room for improvement with the job we all can do and hopefully will do. Maggie, the work that you've done has been a pleasure to watch. You're a tremendous asset to all of our communities, and it's certainly not just one community. It's from one end of Richmond County right to the other, inclusive of the town of Port Hawkesbury. So it's nice to see that collaboration, the work that you're doing, and I really hope to see it continue. And any conversations that I either will have or hope to have around the council table will always be supportive of this.
Thank you, Jason. Yeah, it's been a pleasure to work with all of you, and I hope to get to know more of you as well as time goes on.